Okay. I'm going to do $5 questions. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's turn this over here. Hey, Wicca Rose, how are you? How have you been? How's your weekend? Oh, yeah, I've been busy. Had some personal stuff to deal with, but I'm back. Welcome back. How are you? I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm gonna do $5 questions here. So, I'm waiting for, I don't know if Claudia's gonna come on. I was talking to her earlier today, but I've just been so busy. So, I apologize. It happens. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Well, it'll get better. Just try to stay away from people that get you off your vibe. Don't change the vibe. Change the people. You know. But it's good to see you. Hopefully we get some people in here because I've been gone for so long that I might have messed up my flow here. Okay, we're on all messages. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you have any questions, we got $5 questions. Every question is going to be $5 today. So if you donate, please send to Cash App or PayPal. Please let me know, and I will do your questions. Oh no, we might need to change the... We're going to change the settings here. There we go. We're going to change the settings. We got it in subscriber only mode because I am not... We're not going to do trolls today, y'all. So, yeah. Not in the mood today. As fun as it sounds, it ain't fun. Hey, Pamela. How are you, sweetie? If you guys donate, just let me know. I'll just keep talking. Anything new? Does anybody have anything to share from this weekend? Anything crazy or exciting or just tired? Yeah, I feel it. I keep getting Empress and Queen of Wands. What? Ladies, be in your power. I'm not really tired. I've gotten sleep. I just had to deal with some personal stuff the last few days, so regarding my child, so, and I'm still dealing with that stuff, so can't say I'm very, you know, happy about it, but, you know, it is what it is. But it's good to see you, Pamela. Hit that like button if you guys can. Please hit the like button. It helps. We got it on subscriber only mode, so that way we don't have people coming in that are trolls. Oh, this? The jacket? It's a button-up jacket. I just threw it on because I'm wearing a tank top, but I felt like it was kind of getting nippy in here. Like, it was nice the last few days, and now it's starting to get cold again, so. Okay, Pamela, are you donating on PayPal or Cash App? Wherever you do, I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and ask me questions. Yeah, girl. Is work gonna be better this coming week? Okay. Oh, you had a tower moment in work? Was it crazy? Did something happen? What happened? I mean, obviously a tower moment means something happened, but you were in the high priestess, so you stayed quiet, even though you felt something was not right or something was not fair. Might involve somebody else. I don't know. How's work gonna be better? Is work gonna be better? Girl. Do you not like somebody like telling you what you should do or telling you? It's almost like you have someone kind of trying to teach you something, but it's coming off as like they're bossing you around, or they're saying you're not good enough at what you do, or they're just nitpicking. It's a little bit of that too. Justice is on the bottom of my deck. So, okay. Got two different messages here. Okay. It depends on how you start looking at this. Okay, like, and let me explain. I'm going to give you an example, okay? Pamela, I'm getting the one that's being, I'm going to say, okay, like if we go off what you're saying, I'm the one getting the shit projects. I'm the one that's getting blamed for when things aren't going right or when things are not neat enough. And what it is whoever's doing this to you, like I get someone specifically, they're trying to direct you, but you're not seeing it that way. You're seeing it as if they're kind of like picking on you and literally just trying to make you upset and hurt you. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to show you tough love because they know you're good at what you do. But that's not how you're seeing it. You're seeing it as, I'm getting all this shit because you don't really like me or you don't like my work. And that's not the truth. I think someone really does like your work here, okay? As far as it getting better, like I said, it depends on how you see it. If you see it as them doing that, but if you don't see them as, if you keep seeing it the way you are, which is okay, you are allowed to see like, hey, I'm being picked on, or hey, you know, this person's trying to direct me a little too much when I'm not the problem, right? I would say that it's not going to get better based on how you feel about this already. But what you do need to know is that I don't know if it's a new project or a new job opportunity. Something new is coming in. And it isn't coming in until October. So my best bet for you would be to kind of hang in there and wait for this new project to come in, sweetie. See, I have it right here. And I think it's because this person has a bigger, like they have something bigger, a bigger opportunity, a bigger position that they want you to do, but you may not see it that way right now. You might see it as they're picking on you. Like I said, you might see it as they're being mean and because you show up as the high priestess next to this person, which means this person, he thinks that you're on the same level as him. Believe it or not, he thinks you're just as good as him at what you do. So, but it's almost like kind of like a kept secret. Does that make sense? So yeah, I just see it still being hard, but I see you being okay if you can look at it like that. Does that make sense? I'm going to switch. Just hang in there, girl. You got this. What's your next question, Pamela? Also, did you guys get, like, did everybody get a notification today? How does my Leo feel after we talked? Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. I just want to check because now I think if you want to get a notification, you might have to go in your phone settings and put it in your phone that you want notifications from YouTube. So if some of you guys, or in whatever you're using, tablet, computer, you would have to go into your settings and say you want to get a notification. So that's why some people aren't getting notifications from YouTube, because it's not, they don't have it on their settings. Yeah. All right. How does this Leo feel after him and Pamela have talked? How does this Leo feel? I'm going to do it right here. Woo! Like a Leo. Strength card comes out. That's the Leo card. I mean, we got the Sun card and we got the Strength card, right? So it could be he feels like he's in his power, or a little more secure about something, or a little more confident about something here. Let me see what else we get here. It's almost like he feels like you guys can, like when things were hard, he feels like now things can be more tame, or what's the word for this? I don't know, because they're like showing me this lion, right? You see how the girl, she's like petting the lion? It's like she's taming the lion. So he feels like things can be a little more calm or tamed between the both of you. Okay. 7 of Wands. 5 of Cups. One more here. Empress, 3 of Wands, and Justice. So he sees you as, he still sees you as his Empress, and he actually feels a lot more at peace with whatever was talked about. The Devil card's underneath the deck. So there could have been some, it could have been that someone or both of you, one of you felt like someone was just kind of like keeping them in an energy of feeling trapped or stuck or obligated into this connection. If that's the case, I don't think he feels that way anymore. With the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, it's like almost like he's kind of getting over the regret or the sadness of what went wrong. And he feels like you guys could also think the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups about how you felt in the connection, and he wants to like protect you. He doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want you to feel bad, okay? So it's almost like this energy of, I'm going to let you decide. He's going to let you decide. He's going to wait for you to say when the moment is right. I don't know what it is that he's saying is right. Yeah. Well, and if that was you, he's giving you your space. I think with this guy, he was scared to do that because he was scared that you might find somebody else or move on, and he didn't want you to move on. Not without fixing the things that went wrong between you two. Does that make sense? And even though this person's very clingy, they're going to start learning how to he's learning how to, this Leo is actually learning how to kind of not to give up that control of the connection and let you come towards him. So that's something he got from this conversation in a positive way. I still think he could be a little defensive though, because he doesn't want to get hurt and he's scared of still getting left behind, okay? I'm not going to lie to you and say that. There's still that energy there. But he's kind of letting you make the decisions as far as like, when is the right time for us to work on things? When is it the right time for us to come closer? When is it, the right time for us to move forward here? So he's learning how to do that. He's learning some patience here. Hand of Cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hands, and gambling. I think that speaks of him taking a chance, wanting to take a chance. Like in this situation, it's like he used to be more controlling about this stuff. And now like, okay, I'm going to try to like give her space, let her make her decisions. And that's trust, that he doesn't like to give partners for some reason. He has a hard time doing that. Yeah, because he's been heartbroken before. He's been, he could have, what is it called? I forgot what it's called, you guys. I'm drawing a blank here. Where you get left by the people you love a lot. What is that called? It has a name for it. Can kind of be like a disorder, like a disorder, but not really a disorder. It's just something, it's like, I'm scared of being left alone. I'm scared of being neglected. He could be feeling neglected a lot in his past throughout his life when it comes to love, when it comes to friendships. This is someone who's been neglected, a lot. And when that happens to somebody, it kind of makes them feel a lot of hurt to the point where they're so defensive that they don't want people to leave them. So they will kind of project that onto the new person, like, don't leave me, don't leave me. And they'll be too clingy and they'll be controlling, and they don't realize they're doing it because of that fear of being neglected, you know? So heartbroken. There is a lot of heartbreak still that he feels because, and I don't think that's just because, sorry about that. In order for things to go in a healthy direction with you, this is something he needs to face on his own as far as that energy is concerned. So the heartbreak he feels is not just because of everything with you. I really feel like it's because of past hurt. That fear of you breaking up with him is because he does not want to be left alone. So yeah, I see you guys are still in separation in a way in his energy. But he is trying to trust that, okay? It might be freezing on my end because it keeps doing it. And then we have mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personified, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So I go over the personify, like I said, where someone projects their fears onto you. I like you underneath the deck. So someone likes you. Romance is blooming. He does love you, Pamela. He does care for you. He just almost needs to heal that part of himself. And honestly, it's not your job to heal this for him. I think for you, you're waiting to see how things go. How things get, if things are capable of getting better. It's going to, that I kind of feel like you guys have to do alone. Okay. He has to heal this part of him, and you have to go through your stuff alone. So will there be a time that you guys come together? I cannot say that right now because I see the Justice card. But with the Justice card, I always say that's not like a definite yes or no. That's more of it just depends, whatever leads us both to balance, whatever, what makes us both come together and work it out the right way, what's right for us. So it kind of just depends on whether he can work on healing this neglect issue, and you can decide if you want to grow with him, And you kind of just waiting to see how things are going to develop in your career and how things are going to develop in your world right now. Like, this is something that... So, at least with the Justice card being there, I can say that whatever's supposed to happen between you guys will happen in the right timing, the right way. So no worries there. Like, if you guys decide to separate, it's because it's what's best for you. Yeah. Yeah, cheating sucks. That's why I'm always like, when I do, like, when people tell me, okay, I'm cheating, I'm like, why are you doing that? I don't think it's necessary to have to cheat. You know what I mean? And if you're wanting to look at elsewhere, okay, if you're wanting to look elsewhere, then guess what that means? You don't want to be with them. I don't know why people lie to themselves and say, oh yeah, I want to be with that person. I still love them. No, you don't, because you're cheating on them. That's not love. You've been getting catfished? Sorry, guys, my hair is bugging me. I kind of want to put it in a ponytail, but I don't have a ponytail holder right here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. If you guys donate, let me know when I come back. I'll do your questions. I'll be right back. To be continued. I gotta grab something. Yep. Okay, here I go. Okay. I'm gonna light the sage for you guys. Okay, what did she say? Yeah, they destroyed my self-esteem. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what, Wicca Rose? One thing about the internet you need to know, and I'm gonna say it like this. When it comes, and I know this is easier said than done, but one thing that I've learned about the internet is if you have not physically met the person, do not develop deep emotions, because there's so many people that are not who they say they are. You know what I mean? There's so many people on the internet that will pretend that they are good people or that they have their life, figured out, and then you turn around and you find out, like, this is why I do not date online anymore, though, because I've actually, when I first became single, like, probably it's been 15 years, 16 years. So when I first, 17 maybe, I don't know. But when I first became single, right, I did Plenty of Fish, and I went on all those, dating sites and da-da-da. And I'm telling you what, I would meet these guys and none of them had their lives, like, right. Like, not right enough to be dating anybody. Hey, Liz, how are you, sweetheart? Okay, I'll get you. How many questions did you donate? 1? I can look. Yeah, got her for 1. Thank you, Liz. Thank you too, Pamela. I had to like this for you, girl. Okay, yeah, I saw. Thank you, Liz. Go ahead and ask your question. But, like, one thing I've learned, and I'll tell you more about that time in my life, is that none of those guys had their lives healthy enough for a relationship. Let's just say that. And sometimes I feel like online dating is an escape for a lot of people, like, so they don't have to deal with the real life. You know what I mean? That's, like, a lot of people use online for that now. So don't let people online make you feel bad. Especially if you can't see their face, or they can't, meet up with you. I know, and that's sad, That's sad. General read, what's coming in for me? Okay, sweetie. What's coming in for Liz? But, don't let it define you, is what I'm saying. You're a beautiful person inside and out. You deserve somebody who knows that and can respect that and treat you well because of that. So don't let the internet take that away from you. Because if you do, it will. they will. What's coming in for Liz? Woo! 10 of Cups. Oh, girl. The world. Something is about to come to a complete... a cycle is being completed, but it's going to make you feel really good. Like, I don't know. This is a cycle regarding love. Chariot. Got forward movement. You might get a new card. Two of Swords reverse. Oh. 10 of Pentacles underneath the deck. Okay. Okay, Liz. So, I don't know if you're going to get a new car soon or something about a new car, okay? New vehicle. I don't know if that's coming up or that's going to be in a few months, 2 months. Could be in 2 months. But there's a cycle that you can feel that is closing up, and it's for your better good. And it does regard your love life. You're going to feel like things are getting better around you when it comes to your love life. Better options, better people, quality people that you can actually start long-term connections with. Look at this, girl. Emotional fulfillment coming in. And that's because you've closed out a cycle that was really hard for you to move on from. So I don't know if this is like just regarding like cycles in love. Usually when I get the World card, it could be the sign of a karmic cycle, but it could also be like something you felt blocked in, something you felt like you weren't going to succeed with. So just know you have new love coming in, new love options that are going to help you move forward, that are going to be very stable. Also think that things with career are about to change. Like you might find a job that you actually really like, that you really wanted. By the way, Liz, how did it go with that job? Did you get it? Hold on, let me see something here. All messages, sorry. Is Liz still here? Well, you're going to be, hi, James. How are you? You're going to be moving forward. New cycles are opening. Let me see what this is. Specifically, let me... I know that's so vague, but there could be a lot of different... Hey, Soli. I'm good, sweetie. How are you? Yeah, I am. We're doing $5 questions. I'll be doing $5 questions for a while for y'all. Hey, James. How are you? The sun. 10 of Swords. Okay. The world. Look. Fool. 3 of Cups. I mean, I don't think that means you didn't get the job. Maybe because sometimes with certain jobs, they take a while. Like, The Chariot. Okay, look, your cards are too much alike. This is like, regarding, like I said, you have new people coming in your life, my dear Liz. You got and I'm gonna break it down like this. You got 3 people coming in your life. 2 are gonna be in love. 1 is gonna be in like something that has to do with work, like a work colleague. You have new people coming into your life. So with that being said, I think if we haven't gotten a rejection from that job, even if we do, there's a new job opportunity. There's new cycles with people being created here. New beginnings. And those beginnings are going to be a victory. So what you have coming towards you right now is new quality relationships. And these relationships are something, they're going to be things, people who can help benefit you in a positive way. Does that make sense? It's like that saying, like, it does matter who you put into your life, because whoever you put into your life can bring out the best, bring the best into your life, or the worst. Yeah, you have some new friendships, relationships coming in that are going to be very valuable to you. And that's going to, for some reason, it's helping you turn the page on like old cycles that you're like, okay, I can get over that. I don't feel stuck anymore. I feel like I have options and I can make decisions and move forward here. Do you see what I'm saying? Hi, guys. Donations are open, so if you donate, let me know. Oh, thank you, Sully. So you got this, Liz. I'm gonna like this for you, for your new journey, girl. That makes me happy, actually. Okay, let's do next. Sully, you're next. Got you for 3 questions. Thank you, Liz. I love you. I don't know if this thing is working, because sometimes it... Okay. Hey, Sully. How are you doing, girl? Nader's thoughts and feelings about me. Okay. Got my black cards out. I knew I needed those. I gotta get me some new decks, y'all. I'm doing good, girl. Nader's thoughts and feelings. Ooh. He thought about giving up. This person wasn't ready to offer anything of commitment right away. They were taking their time in doing so, but they really wanted to. But then it's like, I don't know, this person's thought about giving up on the connection, or putting in an offer, or coming towards you. Page of Swords, girl, he's watching you. Keeping an eye. The Empress, yeah. This person just thinks you're doing good. He assumes you're doing good. He sees you looking good. Wondering what you're watching, wondering what you're up to, wondering if you're watching him. Okay, let me just say it. He wonders if you are watching him. As he's watching you, he's wondering if you're watching him. What? He thinks you're beautiful. Likes the way you look. Wondering how things are, like, going with you. Like, okay, there we go. 6 of Cups, he's missing you. That's also want to point out that we got the 2 of Cups here. So this person really, really wants to be with you. He's just scared to say that right now. The Wheel of Fortune comes out. And I think it's because this person's trying to control, like how this happens, the dynamic. 4 of Wands underneath the deck. Yeah, so a lot of soulmate energy between the both of you. It's like he's hoping things can change. Yeah. Well, if I have to say so myself with this energy, there's a good chance, like, if he's wondering what you're up to, watching you still, that he may come back around, okay? Yeah, because I don't feel in his energy that he's over the connection with you, truly. No. But I think, yeah, it's interesting because when you said that, there's a sudden pause. Like something was said that was very upsetting. What was said here? Something was said that was just not. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise. Okay. So he's still like dealing with what happened between you guys and how, like, I don't know, whatever was said is really bothering him. It's like it bothers him a lot. So he can't get over that right now. So he's, and there's a part of him that's trying to understand why all of a sudden did she. So he doesn't understand how you felt regarding something or why you feel the way you do. And I don't think it's so much that he doesn't understand. He just doesn't think you should have that energy towards him. Does that make sense to you? Like, I could see her feeling that way about other men, but I don't know why she felt that towards me. He said something rude and I told him off. Okay. Was he being serious? I don't know. Yeah. Page of Swords. He was being honest. That's an honest comment or an honest thing said. The Chaser comes out. So, Chaser in a codependent relationship and fear of abandonment issues. So, he could have ended it because of that. You know, he doesn't want you to leave him. So, he beat you to the punch. What sign is this guy? Is he a... Okay, we're cooking now. Palm tree. Stability, security, growth. Look, so I think he hopes things can change, but he's not wanting to talk about this today. He's a little bit upset and still a little bit angry about what was said between you guys. And to me, it feels like it could be talked out, but if you both are not, you both might not see eye to eye on it. You both might not be like, okay, I shouldn't have said that. You know, be the bigger person. Somebody's got to be the bigger person here, and I don't think, I'm going to say it like this. I don't think he's ready to be the bigger person. Will he eventually? No. Nope, he's not. So whatever was said is like really bothering him. And honestly, he may know look, Pisces are hard, okay? Because they may know they're wrong about something and they still will not say they're wrong, okay? Because they meant what they said. Does that make sense? They meant what they said, but they may not have meant it that cruel. And their problem is they just like to be too honest when it doesn't warrant it, okay? You don't need to say everything. Some things are better left unsaid. But they don't, some Pisces don't realize that, and then they piss off people and they're like, oops. But they're not going to come back and say, oh, I'm sorry, okay? So I don't see him doing that right now. Give it some time, possibly. Okay, Soli? What's your next question, sweetie? As far as how he feels for you, I think he still cares about you. I think he still has, that doesn't go away overnight. Yeah. So we got, we got tip for chat, But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Let him pout. Let him pout a little bit, Oh, he called you a narcissist. Okay, see. Does he think? I only call someone that if they really are. I don't know. Let's see what. Does he really think that? Does he truly believe? Why do I feel like the conversation went somewhere else? Like it started somewhere else and then he said that. I don't think he was being serious about it. I think he was trying to get you to, I think he was trying to prove a point in the wrong way. In a wrong way. No, he didn't mean it. Way. Yeah. He lashed out. He lashed out. Yeah, because I got Knight of Pentacles. So here we have this offer coming in. The Tower comes out in reverse. And then the Page of Cups. So it's like trying to prove a point. Not thinking it's going to bother you too much. Or that you would have took it too serious. But you did. And I don't know. No, I don't think he meant it. And I think he will come back around and apologize, to be honest, for saying that. Like I said, I go back to, he was trying to make a point to get you to stop talking about something or to get you to, and yeah, just went a little too far there. You see what I'm saying? And I think he realizes that now. So eventually he will come around to fix this. It's just going to be a while. When I say a while, girl, I'm sorry to say, it could be a month. It could be a month before you two decide to talk again. It is offensive. I don't know why he, You know, I almost feel like he was trying to prove a point and he used the word. That makes sense. Like, we all know what a narcissist is, right? We all know what that word means. And so to me, yeah, should he have not used it? Yeah. He could have called you spoiled. He could have said needy. He could have said something, I don't know, in a different context. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like you should call anyone that. Selfish, maybe. Maybe you were acting selfish to him. But okay, that goes back to, remember when I said he does not understand why you felt. So you said you had some concerns. He doesn't understand why you felt those concerns. That kind of hurt his ego a little bit there, girl. And so, yeah, that's what he hit you with, because you were kind of hurting. You know, there's a little bit of confusion for him. Like, why did she feel that way towards me, about me? So I think you guys will talk about it eventually, but give it a while, give it space. He is watching you. He's wondering about you. But I still think that's, you know, kind of fresh. Oh, okay. Well, so it's a conversation. So it's a conversation that just went really bad. You know what I mean? Hey, we're going to have disagreements. Sully, you have one more question, sweetie. Well, yeah, understandable. Hey, Sully, if someone sat there and called me a narcissist and I'm not, and yeah, you've dated one, so you know exactly what those kind of, that's just hurtful, because the fact that it hurt you right there alone says you're not a narcissist, because a narcissist wouldn't give a shit. Okay? They're not going to care that you called them a narcissist, okay? They're going to be like, okay, whatever. You know? They ain't gonna care about being called what they are. Now they might say like one thing about it, but they're not gonna make, so that tells you how bad it hurt you, you know. And that's something, you know, solely whenever this Pisces is ready to talk, I think that you should talk to him about that and express, like, I don't like to be called that. I survived a narcissist. So, you know, and one thing you can say, and this is definitely true for most people, is that have survived narcissists, okay? I know how to speak up when someone is treating me wrong, or if I have questions regarding about how someone's treating me or how I'm going to be treated or how they're treating other people. I know how to speak up for myself now, but that doesn't make me a narcissist. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and I definitely think there should be some boundaries on what we should call people and what we shouldn't. And if that's something that, you know, it's the communication, girl. Stand your ground and tell him the truth on how you feel and how you will not be talked to any type of way. There could be a possibility of restarting things, but things got to start slow. If that's the case, yeah. Look at the 6 of Cups. Yeah. You guys you'll get to talk to him. If you do be the bigger person, yeah, I do see that there was that disagreement. But you can make it right. 6 of Wands, Queen of Swords. So explain your story. Explain how it made you feel. Tell the truth and be direct about that, okay? Ace of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. It could have a new start and things would be cool with you guys. As far as his energy, I see him kind of holding back on starting anything serious. Like it's not going to take off where it left off. Like, but I think in time that he will be understanding. He will heal. I will say this. I do see him apologizing in regards to what was said, because I think it was not meant to be said in the way that it was, you know, what it actually means. Does that make sense? So yeah, I do see it clearing things up and helping you guys a little bit move forward. And an opportunity to just be cool with each other. Yeah. I will say this, don't expect anything away. Don't expect an instant reply from him, okay? Because he might have to think about it. But I think this person really does care about you. You two do share a connection, okay? Even if you two are like defensive towards the connection a little bit. Look, keeps coming up. Yeah, you two do share a connection. So he might ghost me. No, I don't think he's gonna ghost you. I see him talking to you. I just see him taking his time and replying. Because he has to think about what to say back. So if you lay out all the cards and you say, hey, I'm sorry because that got a little out of hand. You know, I would like to talk to you about this. I see him thinking like, okay, because, you know, right now he's still a little angry about things that were said, you know, just like you are. But I honestly recommend make sure you're cool down, okay? I can stress it enough. Make sure you're cool down before you reach out. So if you're still angry and hurt about what he said, still give it some time. Let those emotions simmer down. You know what I mean? So you can talk clear and you can, you know, focus on what your goal is as far as reaching out, and that's to make peace, okay? So if you're still upset, I would just still take some time, okay, Soli? You're welcome. You got this, sweetie. Don't worry. Time. That's weird. Who else is in here? Okay, we're about an hour in, so we'll go ahead and do last call. Last call for questions. Last call. Whoops, let me put it on all messages. All right, you guys. Reconnected. Well, I'll be back on tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try to come tomorrow. All right, you guys. Did everybody get their questions answered? Thank you, everyone who donated. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Right now, I'm gonna head off. Thank you, ladies. I love you guys. It's good to see everyone. I'll try to come on a little earlier tomorrow versus coming on so late. Oh, you're okay, Wicca Rose. I just was asking if you were still in here because you got quiet. Right, ladies. Good night, Sully. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good evening, guys.